Tell me where you're from if I don't know you, because this is all about us talking, writing in the comments, loving on each other, prophesying over one another, and choosing to see the new. Choosing to, there's Renee. You're my first one on. Good to see you, babe. Yay! So this is about choosing to see beyond what's right in front of us. Like, I have a table, I have some lights, I have this phone, I see Renee making little hearts, cool. But this is more than just seeing what I see. Like, he's given us eyes to see and ears to hear what the Spirit is saying. So we're going to tune in. Yay! Oh, fun! Oh my gosh, good news. That'll be fun. And hello, Reverend Juliad Juviad. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but I'm so glad you're here. It's so awesome. Yay! Oh, I get to see you Sunday. We're going to have Seek Live. I mean, on Zoom, but also live right here in my living room, which I love. Because if you come to my house for church, lunch is included, which usually looks like steak on the grill. Although our grill is broken, so steak on the stovetop. Okay, we're gonna do something. I need to pull something up because we're gonna start right now with visioning for one of my friends who, gosh, she's been in the hospital now in ICU now for weeks. And I'm about to pull it up here. So, what do we do here? Really quick. Happy hour. If you're new, if you're watching the replay, this is our prayer. This is our happy hour prayer time. We spend 30, 40, 45 minutes together to vision one another in Christ, to vision one another with the answer and the solution, to go beyond the need and pull the answer. Hey, Laura, pull the answer into this perfect present moment, perfect moment. So we have this future that we're pulling into our now to see beyond what we can see, right? Oh my goodness. I love it. And the thing is that we have this superpower, right? We have this superpower called, let me pull me up, called faith, called imagination, called a seer anointing, whatever you want to call it. All I know is let's just be like kids today. Let's have fun. Let's vision good things. Let's vision healing for one another. So, as I said, I'm going to pull us up right now with, I'm looking for my playlist here. Come on, work with me. Yeah. I do not know why. Okay, we may not listen to music. But anyways, when I've played music in the past, my friend Mike Wills had produced the soundtracks for kind of this fun house music, and I was the singer on it, and we did worship songs. I've played it before. I can't get it to come up now. Whatever. But he was actually in a really bad car accident. He was hit at the side. Actually, I just spoke with his sister today on Messenger, and she said it's an absolute miracle that he's alive. And he's been in ICU now for weeks, and they're doing rehab with him, but he doesn't remember anything that happened. He's still having pretty epic memory issues. And so I want us to start with Mike. I know he's not here. I've texted him. He obviously cannot respond, but he would be here. He comes a lot. So I see Renee and Laura and whoever else is still on here right now. If we can just vision for our friend Mike Wills right now, I want us to see him, what I know he loves. He loves to minister. He loves to prophesy. He loves to eat with his friends. He loves to travel. So let's just vision him doing the thing that he loves. He loves making great music. He used to be a radio DJ, I believe. And so I want us to vision him. I want you to pick something. I want you to see him doing that. And we just pull him into the state of healing, and we just see his mind working brilliantly, top notch, remembering what he needs to remember, right? Yeah, Renee, come on. I see Mike as our Father sees him, whole and doing what he loves. That's it. Okay, so we cocoon. Right now, I'm joining with you to cocoon love around Mike to say, I see him as the Father sees him, whole and doing what he loves. Brilliant. I love it. Yeah, I see his mind even better than before. Yeah, like epic upgrade. Imagine you go into something and it feels like it's going to be awful, and you come out and you're like, I don't know how I'm better. I don't know how my memory is better now, but it is, right? That's what we see. Brilliant. I love it. Hi, Brett. Welcome from Australia. Yay. So perfect. And I just believe that his creativity is going to go up. His ministry and his availability to people is just going to be exactly what his heart's desire is. So yay, we just vision that. We say, Mike, you'll hear this at some point, and we just say your happy hour family here is surrounding you. Yo, peeps, Brett says. Okay, I want to start us with a scripture, and here's what I want you to do. Now, if you're driving, don't do this because we don't want any casualties. But I want you to see yourself, and if you can close your eyes, cool. If not, no worries. But I want you to see yourself embody scripture. And I want to just say right now, I'm going to read this. This is actually from Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's a neuroscientist and just incredible man. And he uses meditation and stuff to really just help us utilize what is already inside of us, right? So he says, when you embrace elevated emotions and think thoughts that are greater than the self-limiting ones that keep you stuck in the past, your body begins to prepare chemically for the future. Okay, big deal here is we have the power to choose. We can stay in these self-limiting thoughts, these negative thoughts, these feelings, emotions where it feels like everything's coming against us, everything's coming to an end. If we listen too much to the news and see what's happening around us, you could say, oh, we're headed for another shutdown. Oh, we're headed for more COVID. Blah, 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 blah. I just refuse to link up with those kinds of lies and those kinds of negative thoughts. I choose right now to embrace elevated emotions. And what are elevated emotions? I'm going to read you some elevated emotions. Okay. Here's one. One of our favorite drinks at happy hour is 1 John 5:14. This is the confidence. We should all have this memorized by now. This is the confidence we have in approaching God. In approaching God. That if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. He hears us. Right? So this is an elevated thought. This is me choosing right now to go beyond the natural and have an elevated thought and actually have confidence in approaching God instead of having to have dread to deal with the world around me. We don't do dread here. That is not a drink that we serve. Not at all, right? So we choose this. Here's something else I want to read to you. This is a mental rehearsal, right? Like, why do we do happy hour? Do you need me to vision your solutions? No. But when we come together, the synchronicity and the body of Christ, the bride of Christ, coming together as one, trust me, stuff happens. It's a big deal. So here's a mental rehearsal. The process of even closing your eyes and repeatedly imagining, performing an action, and mentally reviewing the future you want, all while reminding yourself of who you are, of who you no longer want to be, that old self, but who you want to be. So let's do that right now. What does it look like? Again, if you're driving, please don't close your eyes. So we come confidently to God. We just read that scripture, right? But now I want you to vision yourself. Just take a few minutes. I mean, you can pick anything. It doesn't have to be the overall, the overriding picture. Anything that you're curious about, anything that you desire, anything that you really, really love. Like I've been talking about this on purpose. I am ready to travel again. I haven't traveled in a long time. And I mean travel. I mean Get on a plane for the purpose of fun. Get on a plane for the purpose of seeing incredible architecture, for getting into great water, for putting my toes in the sand of another land. Like, I've been talking about this. So right now, let me read this again. The process of closing your eyes and repeatedly imagining performing an action. Okay, so I want you to see. Yeah, Greece would be awesome. I love it. I'll take Greece right now. I'm going to do that. Okay, the process of closing your eyes and repeatedly imagining performing an action. So what am I going to do? I'm imagining getting on a plane. I have my bags. I know where I'm headed. The plane trip just goes really fast because we supernaturally travel. So even if it takes a gazillion hours, we just sleep or meditate and boom, we're there, right? Who's with me for that? Because, traveling can be awesome, right? Because we're not mentally reviewing what we don't like. We're mentally reviewing the future we want. All the while reminding ourselves of I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person who has to say no to travel because I don't have the finances. I want us to all see right now. We can say yes to anything we want to, and we can say no to anything we want to, because provision is our inheritance. Are you with me? Are you with me? So Renee and I are going to Greece. Who else wants to come? I'm just saying, let's have a party in Greece, because that sounds like a good time. All right, can you see it? And you see the gorgeous water. And when I go to Greece, I don't want to live like barely hang. Like, I want to stay in nice places. I want to have perfect views. I want to eat amazing food. I want to do all the things, right? I want to do all the things. I want to tour all the places that are the greatest places and the forgotten places that nobody knows about. Hang with some locals. Like, can you guys see what I'm saying? Like, come on. Okay, Renee has the perfect place. I love it. I'm in. I trust you. You're the tour guide. Yes, I love not being in charge. You're the tour guide for this trip, and I'm all here. We're Dread Champions. Hebrew artist. Yes, awe-inspiring. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now put anything, right? Anything in this. So as we mentally review the future we want, right now, in our present perfect, we are bringing the future into our present perfect, and we begin to see it, we begin to taste it, we begin to smell it. I can smell the smells. Oh yeah, this is so cool. I can feel the salty air on my skin. People, if you come in and you're like, what are they doing at happy hour? We're using our imagination as tools of what? Faith. Seeing those things which are not as though they were. We don't just manifest vacations around here. We manifest provision. We manifest people who are debt-free. We owe no man anything but to love him. Who's that? Like, raise your hand if, yeah, you're talking about me. That's my testimony, Aaron. Like, we're saying our testimony before the facts come into play, right? Yeah, that's the point. Renee, you just nailed it. I'm getting excited. I can feel it. That's what we want to do. We're bringing our future into our present perfect now, and we get excited about it. And we let our feelings, like, whoa, that's going to feel so good. That's going to be fun. Well, I've never actually traveled with Renee. I've never been, we've traveled a few hours to a place, but we have never done that. Barbara, welcome to you. So glad you're here. I think that's 2 times today I get to be with you. Yay, I love it. So what you do is you adjust your emotions and your feelings, and you let yourself get excited about it. You're not excited about a pipe dream. You're excited about the reality of provision and the reality, because I know, and okay, so maybe you believe, well, I don't think we should really use faith to do things that are just fun and vacation. Contraire, mon frere. I don't even know what that means, but I'm just saying, because every single thing I do, am I a kingdom being? Yes, yes. Am I a faith being? Yes, yes. Do I carry the presence of God? Yes, yes. Do I carry his glory everywhere I go? So every single thing that I do, I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt, is me bringing life and light to darkness. Is me actually being what I am, and guess what I am? I am a realm. I'm not just aware of a realm. I am a realm that comes into another realm, and I alchemize it with my love, and I change it. So why not do that in Greece? right? Are you with me? Like, do you understand? Like, this is so supernatural. Vacations are supernatural. Rest are supernatural. One of the things we talked about in our Bible study last night, it was so fun, Renee, right? Like, we talked about, and we're going to do this, doing some fun things even around town with the express purpose of looking. Yes, Brett, exactly. Preach that. Aaron the Realm Horton, Brett the Realm Starling. Come on, that is true. Oh, I love it. So one of the things we talked about last night in our Bible study is how cool it would be to go out for a day adventure, whether it's hiking or brunch or shopping, but we go with the express purpose of seeing details that we haven't ever seen before. Like I gave this example today. I love looking at the backside of flowers. I started that, gosh, years and years ago, because many times the underside, and who says what's under and not, like the backside of a flower, many times where you see the connectors is way more interesting than even the front. And you see incredible things when you actually take the time to look, to stop. Why is this important? Because eyes to see and ears to hear what the Spirit is saying means that maybe there's something else, right? Yeah, I love tiny insects and flowers too. I just don't want them crawling on me. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brett wants to dive into his espressos on the coast of Greece. There you go. Perfect. I'll dive on into my mineral water. Awesome. Great. Like, we take the time to see beyond what is normally seen. And what is that doing? It's a mental exercise in looking beyond the 1%. Right? Oh, I love it. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. I bet Sherry would go to Greece with us. Sherry, revisioning going to Greece just for the sake of bringing the realm that we are into another space. Oh, of beauty, of yumminess, of fun, of rest, of energy. Like, I know you're into. So here we are. This process involves thinking about your future actions, mentally planning your choices. So exactly what we're doing, and focusing your mind on a new experience. This is what we're doing. That takes you out of just the facts. That takes you out of just, well, I'm stuck with what I have. It is what it is. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. I know. We definitely don't serve those drinks here. I knew you'd be in, babe. And so the best way to predict the future, all right, who wants to be, future predictors? That we can make some big, oh, there you go. Okay, Barbara's in. Barbara is in. I love it. Yes, my dream is to go to Crete. Is that in Greece? I don't even know. But I like it. I'm in. We'll watch the musical Mamma Mia before we go to Greece. I definitely like that. I've seen it like 5 times. So good. Futurist. So the best way to predict the future is to create it. Create it. So, creators of Happy Hour, I implore you right now to dive in with us. Play, create, see beyond what you can see. Get excited. Act as if we're actually planning a real trip. Why? Why do we do that? Because this is then how we attack. I love our attack strategy. This is how we attack sickness. Okay, an island off of Greece. Yes, we're adding that to the agenda. Renee, as our travel planner, we need to add Crete to that. Yes, for Barbara. I love it. So what we're doing is when a physical attack comes or when a doctor's report comes, we do the exact same thing. We vision us with the doctor like hilariously going, I must have made some mistake. And you're like, no, you didn't. But I alchemized my body and I told it what to become. And I just got rid of a few things that didn't need to be there. What if it were that easy? I think it is. I think it is. Oh, in fact, I know it is. Come on, guys. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Not from the known, but from the unknown. I love this. Like, I'm not relying on a past experience. I'm relying on faith. I'm relying on the fact that I am a realm. I am awareness. I'm the awareness of God. I am the awareness of His presence here on earth. I am here to reveal the Father, just like Jesus was here to reveal the Father. So that it actually should look like no lack. It should look like healed bodies. It should look like no debt. It should look like provision. It should look like abundance. It should look like creation. It should look like radical solutions and ideas and inventions. That's what it should look like. Right, Sherry? I know you love that because I'm speaking your language. Like, this is who we are. This is what we do. So we close our eyes and think about the vision of our future. That's what we're doing. But we don't have to close our eyes. Like, I love visioning with my eyes open. I actually am working on meditating with my eyes open and practicing that, right? Once you start thinking about it, you're activating the creative centers in your brain. So, guys, I'm not just frivolously doing this because it just sounds like fun. No, I mean, it is fun. But the thing is I know that if you'll jump on this train or plane or spaceship or a flying carpet, whatever you want to use right now, I'm going to pick the flying carpet because that sounds fun. Whatever you choose to jump into right now, we are doing collectively something to our brain. You know, our brain, like if they cut us open and looked at our brain, they're not going to be like, oh my God, she has so many thoughts. She has so many ideas in there. You realize you can't actually see that? What happens is there are energetic pulses that are like firing in your brain all the time. And when we do what we're doing, we are literally activating the creative centers in our brain that then create thought. We tell our body does not know that they're not planning a real trip. They're just playing make-believe. Our body believes us. Our body is like, yeah, baby, we're getting bikini ready. We're going to do this thing. Like our body is like, yeah, finally, we're thinking about good things. We're not sitting here all in the mud and mire and concrete shoes of, oh, I can't afford to do that. That sounds fun. Like, no, like, vision with me. Vision with me. Okay, what else? Naturally, you begin to think about putting yourself in the scene of your future, right? That's what we're doing. The act of doing this is when you're truly present and passionate is shaping a new destiny. Who's in for that? Are we shaping a new destiny? Are we creating our reality? Yes, we are. Yeah, Renee, how we speak makes a difference. We change our vocabulary. We stay in this present perfect moment. We stay encouraged. We lock into truth. Man, and all of a sudden, we're creating a new reality. Every one of you can do this. You will also decree a thing, and it will be, boom, established. Job 22:28. Come on. We're establishing a thing, right? I'm a brilliant daydreamer. I know you are, Brett. That's so awesome. I'm driving into my red Maserati. I love it. Hey, Judy, welcome. Oh, here's another dreamer. I know she's in to go with us. We're bringing our future into our present perfect and planning our trip to Greece. Happy hour in Greece, anybody? That's what I'm thinking. I know you're in. I see us going to Greece just how I saw my flight upgrade. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, we love you, Judy. Awesome. You're like, yes, indeed. I am into this. Yeah, y'all, I am so ready to start doing retreats. I'm so ready to start bringing people together to just have meetings together where we're doing this, but the energy that comes together in love, perfect love, which is perfect success, where you have a room just brimming with success, brimming with life, brimming with hope. Yeah, heck yeah, first class seats. I love it. Laura's in. You're in, man. Like, imagine what that would do to your writing, Laura. Like, man, imagine adding some new scenery. Oh, yes, yes, yes to all of this. I love it. And then, okay, so the act of doing this when you're truly present and passionate is shaping a new destiny. That's what we're doing. The moment you're defined by that vision and the thoughts in your mind become the experience. That's what we're doing, right? We're letting these thoughts actually become an experience. You begin to feel the emotion of the future before they're made manifest. Oh, yes, this is happy hour. Get ready, because when you do this daily, you're changing every aspect of who you currently are. How good is that, y'all? I mean, come on. So we vision right now, everybody, yes, thank you, Brett. You're only allowed to come if you do bring your Australian vernacular, so you can teach us how to talk Australian. That is not it, what I just did. But I can teach you how to talk a little Southern, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so right now, I want to go after bodies, yeah? So I'm not my body, right? You're not your body, no matter what. I'm aware of my body, but more than anything, I am awareness. I am a carrier of the presence of God. He has never thought my body wasn't the perfect house, right? My spirit man is like, yeah, I love this house. I want you to love this house. And hey, Judy, we have 2 Judys. Come on, Judy, are you ready? We've been planning our future, pulling it into our present perfect to go to Greece. Like, jump in, just say yes, just jump in. We're jumping in. We are visioning. We are using our emotions of excitement to say, yeah, like this isn't just a pipe dream. We're doing this. Like we are actually running somewhere together in the spirit, right? I love it. Giving words of knowledge to the people God highlights to us. Imagine, Barbara, so fun to do that. I love it. That just, yes. That would be so awesome. I know of a group who takes big groups to places every year, and they do a conference there, and I will do something like this before. And they call it the A-Fest, which is the Awesomeness Fest, which is so cool. But they will pick like a city. Like they went to a city in Croatia at one point, and that wasn't like on the tourist scene. It wasn't known, and I think 1,000 people went, y'all. And they would all wear their t-shirts. They would match. So they would meet together and have conference sessions. Some of the best speakers would come, and it was amazing. But then when they went out for meals or for coffee, they would just find somebody they don't know who was wearing the t-shirt, and they would just begin to dream together, manifest together, start businesses together, do stuff. Well, just that energy of sewing into restaurants, of sewing into places to stay, sewing into the city, writing reviews, probably speaking encouraging words, it put that place on the map. That little town in Croatia was up to one of the favored places to vacation. Tell me that is not kingdom. This wasn't necessarily a Christian group that did that. But how kingdom is that idea? I mean, can you imagine happy hour? Like just invading a place and changing the way it's seen? Can you imagine? I'm not even going to say can you. Imagine that where we go, we put people on the map. We help people identify with their truth, with who they've always been. And they didn't even know that their life was about to change, but this group of people came, and they may have even thought, oh my gosh, here's a bunch of people from America. They're going to be obnoxious. They're going to be loud, which that's probably true. But yet, those people came with a purpose of creation, of creating together, of synchronicity. And what happened? Even the land and the town benefited from it. I mean, we need to think beyond our little needs. We need to think beyond our little world. I'm not saying your world is not important or your world or your needs are not important. But when we will go beyond what we need in this moment, see ourselves fulfilled in that, but also part of a bigger vision. Oh, this is so good. I'm talking a lot, but this excites me. The idea of living in this manner is such a big deal. Yeah, Brett, break out of the flipping box. No more boxes. Judy, you and I have done this before. We co-create with the creator of the universe. Was he ever in a box? No. Was he ever limited? Not even. Did he get to, phase 1, I'll start with the earth and the moon and the sun and maybe a few planets, but then we got to wait until we raise some more finances and get some more spiritual equity so that we can go to phase 2 and phase 3. And that's so ridiculous because God is the creator, and he's given the same creative power to you, Judy, to me, to you, Laura, Barbara, Brett, Renee. I mean, all of us. Who's all here? Who's all here? Have I missed anybody? Like Sherry. Like, you are the creative power of God here on earth. You, Sherry, come on. Ah, I love it. So as we begin to be defined by these visions of bigger than us, the thoughts in our mind become the experience before we get on the plane. Our emotions are like, whoa, that sounds awesome. Yeah, sign me up. Like, I want to do that. And imagine then what is going to happen when we all get together. Imagine when we're face to face and we hold space on a beach, on the side of a cliff, overlooking. We have our shoes off. We're grounding. We're feeling. I remember when I was in Tenerife, the Canary Islands, Spain. That island I still want to have one of my first retreats there. It's one of my favorite places on the planet. But there are a couple of volcanoes there, and so you have all of this very different land, but you have a lot of volcanic rock and formations. And so as much as I could, I would be barefoot and I would just stand and I would imagine the power that was underneath this volcano. I would imagine the lava and the energy of the power that it takes to explode out of the earth and create a volcano. And I was just pulling on those minerals and on those properties. I was pulling into my body, and man, you felt the energy of it, my intention. Then we got in the water, and the water was so cold. It was straight up like taking an ice bath. It was freezing. And we got in there, we meditated before we went in. And we got in and we practiced not like shivering, and like it would kind of take our breath away. But very, very quickly, as we just meditated on the element of water, we blessed the element of water, we blessed the land and the sky and the cliffs above us. The views were amazing. All of a sudden, somehow, in that very, 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 very cold water, very quickly, our breath regulated, and we just soaked in the power of that movement, of that currency, right? There's an energy of currency. So we just take that into our finances. We talked about this last night. It was so good. Currency has the word current in it. One of our girls brought this out. Oh, it's so good. Currency is current. What is the energetic current that you have attached to the finances that it's going to take to go on all these trips? I mean, kind of like, I think we should go from Greece to Tenerife, because that'd be a good time too. It's all in it's not even remotely in the general area, but still, it would be a good time. All right, who else? Let's see. Oh, how about some line dancing too? Yes, ma'am. I'm talking epic dance parties. I'm talking dance parties under the moon, under the stars, on the beach, in places. I'm talking amazing local music, locals teaching us how to dance, because some of us would need help. That's me. Praying for the sick, like Sherry, like you just imagine right now, we're all out and we're just living the joy of God. We are living the joy of God in this place. This is so good. Y'all share this, because there's somebody you may even know that like needs to hear this. But imagine right now sharing your joy. If the joy of the Lord is your strength, does strength include sickness? No. God's strength comes upon a sick body. Sherry, what does it do? You know, it alchemizes that sickness and it changes into divine health. So we're there. We're just laughing. We're having a great time. We're being totally honoring of the people around us. We're not just being ultra like religious and freaking them out. We're speaking their language. It's amazing. And all of a sudden, we see someone that is crippled or someone that's sick or something. We can't even see what's going on, but we know that energy of life in us is going, oh, I've got to release my joy over them. First of all, they just came into the presence of joy, and I want to visualize right now the joy of God swooping in, and all of a sudden, divine health looks like a word of encouragement. Divine health looks like one thing, just even saying one thing, and they're like, what did you say to me? What did you just do to me? What's going on? Because I'm tingling. My body. What did you like say something over me? Did you like say some mantra? No, man. Like, we're just loving you, releasing joy into you, and can I pray for you? Like, I just imagine. Are you guys seeing this? Are you with me? Who's on this trip with me right now? We're on a trip, man. Okay. It's so kingdom. That's right. Okay, what else? Break out of the box. I need to read these comments. I'm just so in this right now with you guys. You can feel the vibration of the elements. I'm telling you, frequency, vibration, these are not New Age words. My God, like, you're dead without them, okay? You don't exist without them. It's all around us, so why not change the atmosphere into an atmosphere of the joy of God that brings strength? Oh, come on, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Joe Morris, hello, good to see you, my friend. It's been a long time. I love it. Yeah, walking in love and kindness, and the same kindness that brings men to repentance. Imagine just walking in the room in love and being so kind to a waiter or a waitress. Imagine this right now. We're at a restaurant. We are having a good time. We are eating good food. We're laughing. Man, we're living it up. And the waitress or the waiter comes over to us and they're like, I have never seen people so happy. I've seen people like drunk happy, but y'all are different. Like, y'all are like, wow, what's going on? And all of a sudden, there's my daddy. Hey, daddy, good to see you. They all of a sudden, they begin to think differently, and they don't know why. They're like, I'm just hanging out with y'all, and I'm hopeful for the first time. I was depressed. In fact, I've been depressed for a long time, but now for some reason, I'm impressed with God. I don't even know God. I haven't even prayed before. I've actually said that I don't believe in God, but there's this impression being made upon me. Who are you guys? Right? Imagine this. Are you guys with me? Are you at the table with me? Are you at the table? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, like, I love it. Like, give me some love here. I know we're on this trip together. Guys, this is what we do, and I'm not going to stay much longer because I want us to realize, recognize, yes, Renee, shifting people's atmospheres by our energy, shifting people's bodies by our energy. What is that? What is that energy? Well, let me tell you. Here you go. Luke 12:31-32, another favorite drink of happy hour. Seek his kingdom, and these things will be added unto you. So all the things that we've just talked about, who's in for these things will be added unto you? Yes, yes. Okay, me too. Just put yes, yes in the comments. Like, yes, there's something about it. Yes, yes. It's like, oh, it's like, I concur. I agree. So be it with everything within me. Yes, yes, right? Seek his kingdom, and these things will be added unto you. Do not be afraid, little flock, for your Father is what? Pleased to give you the kingdom. It gives him pleasure to give you the kingdom. Oh, man. Y'all, that's good stuff. It's the Father's good pleasure to give you the desires of your heart. We came boldly. We've come right here to say yes. Is it about just traveling all over the world? Well, sure, it is for me. Man, I want to do this all the time. I want to take groups all over the world and do this. I want to bring groups to Nashville and do this. Hi, Lisa. Oh, good to see you, my love. It's been a long time. Yay. Laura, you're yes. Like, we need to bring people. We got to find a place up where you are in the middle of that beauty, right? What does it look like for you to access the kingdom? We already know it's the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Access it today. Live it, breathe it. Let it consume you. Whatever your need is, again, this happy hour prayer. Do you think we've been praying this whole time? Yes. Did I have a plan? Yeah. You've gotten your mind off of the need, off of the pain, off of the lack, and we've put our focus on a thing that looks like faith, that looks like encouragement, that looks like hope, that looks like provision, that looks like wealth, that looks like abundance. Sherry, it is high time to come to Nashville soon. Y'all, I'm so on this. I'm saying this out loud because I've already been planning. I met with somebody yesterday, and I've met with, Renee and I have talked about this. We've got people here. We are ready to have an epic retreat with you guys. Oh my gosh, right here in Nashville. I want to start here. We're going to just do it. We're going to blow it up. It's going to be so awesome. But just know, wherever you are in life, whatever your reality feels like right now, Judy, I want you to come. Like, yes. You have to come. Oh my goodness. Like, whatever your reality is right now, I need you to, with intention, recognize by faith. Do what we're doing. Do you realize how easy? This wasn't in my notes. The scripture was in my notes, but this just came. It's so easy for me to dream. My boyfriend asked me the other day, he's like, because I just was like, if I had $1 billion, blah, 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 blah. And it all came so fast and so quick. And he was like, do you think like this all the time? And I'm like, oh yeah, all the time. Like, I could easily use that money to create more money. I mean, it would so multiply, because guess what? We're doing it now. We're doing it with the little. We're not just planting it. We're not just sitting back going, oh man, this sucks. Life, this Christian walk is hard, y'all. Like, no way. We are multiplying the stuff we have so that, speaking of, there's my man right there. Hey, baby. Hey, Sean. We are multiplying what we have by faith, to vision it, to see beyond. Yeah, that's a wrong gospel, right? To see beyond what we just can hold in our hand and to create more. So does my mind do this all the time? Sure. But it's way more my heart that's doing it. Yeah? Yes, that's you, babe. Come on. I know you'd be in. Just say yes. Just say yes, babe. We've been visioning, planning a trip to Greece and Tenerife, and what we're going to do there. I know you're in. Yeah, you're in, babe. You would love this. So, guys, it's the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. We experience what we've been doing today. This is an exercise. We've been experiencing the synchronicity of our heart and our mind. Are you guys excited? Do you feel the excitement? So as we synchronize our heart and our mind, there's Sue Brennan. Hi, love. Good to see you here. As we synchronize our heart and our mind and our emotions attached to it, guys, what are we doing? We have this perfect present moment right here. We have this future desire. We're bringing that future desire into our perfect present moment and saying, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. What are we doing? We're creating evidence. We're creating evidence. So whatever physical need you have right now, we just release this same excitement, this same joy into every aspect of your body, everything. If there's a little spot on your skin that doesn't look like it should be there, I want you to release joy right now. I want you to release the joy of God. Sherry, you were talking about healing. Sherry, I want you to just, with your intention, just give us something about healing. Put it in the comments. And I just want you to vision right now divine health. Yeah, the color of blue. Come on, of Greece. That's awesome. Oh, is this your favorite one? Thanks, lovey. Yes, I have 3 real glasses now because, who wants to just have one? I like these 2. I think they make my eyes pop. So, right now, it could be something on your skin. I have something that I'm doing some cool homeopathic things, but I also am just, more than anything, I'm surrounding it with love. If you've got anything going on in your body, any kind of pain, if you don't have the energy you think you should have, let's turn it around. Let's vision something new. Let's bring the future of healing into this present perfect moment. Yeah, right? Are you guys with me? All right. Y'all are so fun. This was, oh my gosh, this was a blast with you guys. I feel it. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to start planning my packing and what I'm going to take. So, all right, y'all, have the best Thursday. I bless you with life and love and happiness and grace and mercy. I wrote a bunch of quotes out for my word post that I post here on Facebook, and one of them was, I say this to you, if God has new mercies for us every single day, shouldn't you? Shouldn't you? Should you have the same level of mercy for yourself every single day? Yes. Should you have it for the people around you? Yes, yes. Should you have it for your circumstances? Yes, yes. Because what we resist persists. So I don't want to just be constantly, I rebuke you, I resist. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm going to just wrap it up in the new mercies of God and the new mercies of Aaron. I'm going to alchemize it with love that can't fail. Healing. The healing power of God as it meshes around us, y'all. Okay, I'm going to stop. I love you guys. I'll see you here next Thursday. Have a great, great weekend. For you local people, we're having church in my house on Sunday. Come, it's going to be good. All right, love you guys. Yes, life and health, unfading glory to us all. See that right now, unfading. No aging, no manifestation of, well, this just happens when you're this age. Oh, that has nothing to do with us. The only reason that happens in the world is because people have made it common and made it familiar. For the love. Good job, Sherry. Way to wrap this up. I love you people so much. So until we see each other, but we'll see each other Thursday. All right. Ciao, y'all.